Hi, Laura Combrink here, otherwise known as Coach Laura, and I wanted to ask you to do the craziest thing ever. But before I ask you to do this, I just want to introduce myself. I am a real estate coach. I coach agents, brokerages, team leaders, sales managers. I've been doing this for 12 years, and I kind of something came to me today, a realization about my experience in coaching. And so I'm going to ask you to do something just, it's going to seem crazy, crazy, crazy. And here's what I'm going to ask you to do. I am going to ask you today to go out and fail. You heard me correctly. I want you to go out and fail. Fail, fail, fail today. Now, that is the exact opposite of what you would expect to hear from a coach, a business coach, a real estate coach. But there's a very specific reason why I ask you to do this. So, in my 12 years' experience as a coach, um, I have found that the biggest fear that people have, and the biggest thing that keeps them from moving forward in their businesses, in their lives, in their relationships, is the fear of failure. The fear of failure. We all have that fear of failure. And so what ends up happening is, as a coach, I teach my clients to implement sound business principles. We work on implementing systems. They're proven, they're tested, they're tried, they're true. But what I run into, especially the first year that I'm working with a client, is this mental attitude, and they throw excuses out at me. Yeah, but that won't work in my market. Yeah, but I don't have time to do that. Yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but, my two least favorite words in the English language. Yeah, but. Just excuses. And what I have learned over the years is that we make these excuses out of a fear of failure. We're afraid to fail. We're afraid it won't work for us. We're afraid that there's some magical cloud over our head that even though it works for others, that there's this cloud over our head that would prevent it from working for us. So here's what I want you to do today. I want you to go out and fail for two reasons. Number one, if you're failing, that means you're doing something, okay? You're moving forward. And number two, I need you to get over that fear of failure. As a coach, when I'm working with a client, I need you to get over that fear of failure. Understand you are going to fail. You're going to fail at marketing. You're going to fail at prospecting. You're going to fail at something. You're going to fail at catching those clues from your clients that prevent things from closing. You're just going to fail. And I want you to understand that that's okay. You have to fail. You know, I love the videos that Will Smith does. I see him on Facebook. One of my favorites is failure. He does a video on failure. Absolutely powerful. Absolutely powerful. And so true. He does another one on um, fault versus responsibility, but that's a topic for another day. I love that video as well. Look, guys, you're going to fail. And the difference between a successful person and a person who isn't successful is not, there's no difference between failure. They both are going to fail at some point in what they're working towards. The successful person picks up and moves forward. They learn from the failure, but they don't stop. It's not personal. They don't take it as, well, I'm just not good enough, or I don't know what I'm doing, or this just isn't going to work for me. They don't stop. And so what I need you to do, many of you overthink things. Overthink, overthink, overthink. Examine, re-examine. Measure the risk, measure the reward. And sure, you should measure risk and reward. I don't want you going out there doing stupid stuff, okay? But the difference is that the person who succeeds has learned, I call it building calluses rather than blisters, okay? First few times you fail, you get blistered. You get a boo-boo, you get a Band-Aid you put over it, and you say, I'm not going to do that again. It gives me blisters. The person who succeeds learns to build that up into a callus. Okay? There are certain principles, basic principles that you guys need to implement in your real estate businesses or any business or in your life. Communication skills, all kinds of things. That's what I coach on, all kinds of things. They are basic business principles, just like gravity. Okay? Gravity is what it is, and we learn to work with it. And in your real estate business, you've got to learn to implement principles. And you've got to implement. That's the biggest thing. I need you guys to implement. I need you to get rid of this fear of failure and start moving forward. So what if you fail? Well, they're going to talk about me. I'm going to look foolish. Listen, let me tell you, I know all about people talking about you behind your back, okay? That's none of your business. People are going to say all kinds of things about you. They say all kinds of things about me. 99% of them are not true. Some of them are true, but twisted. Okay? So don't worry about what other people say. Don't worry about being embarrassed. Don't worry about failing. I need you to go out today and I want you to fail on purpose. Fail at prospecting. Fail at marketing. Fail at talking with people about real estate. Fail at getting referrals. Because here's what's going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to go out there and you're going to do these things. You're going to fail some, but you're also going to succeed some. She told me to prospect, I got 2 appointments. Wow. She told me to market, and I got 2 leads. Okay, there were 10 I didn't get, but 2 I got. And I need you to break that mental barrier that you have in your head, that voice that's telling you that you can't do it, because you absolutely can. You absolutely can. The principles are the same. Gravity is same for everybody. Rain falls on everybody's head. The basic business principles, the way that you run your real estate business, is the same for the most part, with some tweaks across the board. So I'm going to challenge you today, crazy as it may sound, to go out and fail. And then what I want you to do is I want you to email me. My email is info@hlk-consulting.com. info@hlk-consulting.com. I want to hear how you failed. I want to hear what you learned from it. But most importantly, I want to hear what you got out of it. Because by taking action in your business, doing those 1 or 2 things today that you've been avoiding because you don't want to fail, you're going to make progress. You're going to move closer to what it is you're dreaming of, what you're wanting to create, to that success, whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. See, your whole life, everything that you've experienced, all the people that have mentored you, friends, family, acquaintances, positive or negative, have uniquely equipped you for today. Not tomorrow, today. So get out there, take your talents, take your skill sets, take your uniqueness, and do something today that will move you forward. I want you to fail forward. That's a term I've heard recently quite a bit, failing forward. So I want you to go out today. I want you to fail, and I want you to email me and let me know what happened. You guys have an amazing day. If you're interested in what I do when I coach clients, what types of coaching platforms I have, what types of products and skill sets I have, if you feel like we might be a great match, you can reach out, email me. Would love to talk with you. No commitments, no pressure. I'm not a pressure kind of person. I do ask a lot of questions, so have your numbers ready. But just reach out to me. Let me know how you've failed today. You having a tremendous day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.